Hello there, dear Aries. This is a love reading, and I hope you get the message that you're meant to receive. This is particularly for people with a special someone, rather than being quite open. Let's begin. So this is a reading intended to be quite specific or related to a specific person. Okay. So interesting message so far. Perhaps you're traveling at the moment, or you're exploring. I'd say this person's involvement in this is not very much. I think the connection was quite primal. There could be some, perhaps, element of pregnancy, and it feels as if the direction is very slow. Let's get some further insight. So you certainly want to connect with them. Perhaps you've already made an offer to them, or you're wanting that connection with them. They may be a person of quite some means. They're very much in a position of strength, and well, certainly it seems as if they certainly got means, i.e. wealthy. They might be perhaps a bit wary of getting stuck or bogged down. Hence, they might be wishing to slow it down, or this experience. For you yourself, this is quite a learning experience. Perhaps profound feelings. Very deep. Let's get some further insight, especially into this offering you want to make or have made. So it might be a very much an enduring situation that has gone on quite a while. Perhaps you're returning from a travel and you want to connect. Their involvement right now is not very much, but we can see where it goes. They may welcome contact, or it may they may welcome it, but they may be scared of getting trapped in love. Let's expand upon that. So this person may not be expecting this contact. They're willing to perhaps enter it cautiously, perhaps to see where it goes. They are open but cautious. You definitely feel very connected to them. You definitely see a lot of wish fulfillment in this person. You see him as very successful, and you feel a lot of push towards this person. So it's clear you got a message to keep going, don't stop. Perhaps you need to push a little bit. They are quite a little bit blasé, but they do envisage a peaceful situation, a resolution, perhaps a calm, and perhaps that relates to this card here, where perhaps stuff becomes a bit normal. bit of further insight. So if you have a child, this may relate to one of the parents of your child. That's your connection. And if that's the case, it's very much the situation where they are more than happy to provide. They're a bit wary to get trapped in this situation. So you may be in a situation where you're questioning how much you put into this, how much you involve with them. You feel a little bit left out in this situation, but they may be very good for you. And perhaps if it's a family situation, for your family. So perhaps there's a bit of them wishing or retreating in this situation. And perhaps you see some fulfillment within this person. They certainly seem of means. You certainly value them. Perhaps you need something from them. Let's get more insight into the situation here. This person has a lot of options, and that definitely makes it more difficult in this situation. They can certainly be a bit. Or is that you? They have means. That's certainly part of the impression. So you may have an element of wanting to make a connection, but you feel quite unconnected. This person, despite them having options and fearing being trapped, they will welcome your return. And perhaps they have a possibility to help you heal, or you have a possibility to help them heal in some situation. So you may be seeing this person as very valuable. They are a bit fearful in this situation. Perhaps in a way they have interesting insights. They are quite artistic, quite peaceful. They have means. They fear being trapped. You perhaps feel a bit tired by the situation, but keep at it. There's a connection. Keep at it, dear Aries. You can still explore this. Thank you, Aries. This is your love reading. I hope you gained the message you're meant to hear from this. Thank you.